Adding footer text to your slides can make it easier for your audience to follow your presentation. In this lesson, you'll add footer text to slides. We want to add a footer to our presentation, and when we're finished, the title slide will display this company tagline. The other slides will show your name, and over on the right, the date appears, along with the current slide number. Let's get started. In Step 1, I'll click the Insert tab, and over here in the text group, I'll click the Header and Footer button. Here in the Header and Footer dialog box, you'll notice two tabs, one for managing notes and handouts, and the Slide tab, which is selected. There are three types of footer text that you can include on a slide: date and time, the slide number, and footer, which will display any text you type here. So in Step 2, I'll click the Date and Time checkbox to select it, and these options become available. The Update Automatically option button is selected by default. This updates the date and time whenever you open or print the file. We want to change the formatting of the date, so in Step 3, I'll click the Update Automatically list arrow, and then I'll click the second option in this list, which spells out the day, month, date, and year. In Step 4, to show the number of the current slide, I'll click the Slide Number checkbox. Next, I'll click the Footer checkbox, then I'll click in the Footer text box, and this is where you'd type your name. And they're very small, but the rectangles here at the bottom of the preview box indicate the position and status of the three footer text placeholders. Now, we don't want all this information to appear on the title slide of our presentation, so in Step 5, I'll click the Don't Show on Title Slide checkbox. And in Step 6, I'll click Apply to All. The dialog box closes, and the footer information is applied to all the slides except for the title slide. Here's your name, and over here, the date, and the slide number. In Step 7, I'll click the Slide 1 thumbnail. We want to add our company's tagline to the footer of this title slide. So with this slide selected, I'll click the Header and Footer button again. The Header and Footer dialog box opens once more, and in Step 8, I'll click the Don't Show on Title Slide checkbox to deselect it. Then I'll click the Footer checkbox, and I'll select the text here. Then in Step 9, I'll type Once in a Lifetime Travel Experiences. And this time, since we only want this to affect the current slide, the title slide, I'll click Apply. And this tagline now appears only on this slide. Finally, I'll save our changes, and in Step 10, I'll exit PowerPoint. To try these steps yourself and for some additional tips, and to learn about creating superscript and subscript text, turn to page PowerPoint 40 in your book.